Carry on now.
Are you all right? You're not going to press pause on me again, are you?
No, stop.
Nothing annoys me more than when you go into a receptionist, whether it be the doctor's or the bank or some other place, and you say to them, I would like 2. And they immediately follow up, well, if you go online, you can... What's wrong with these people? Are they deliberately trying to put themselves out of work?
That's it.
The whole point of having a reception or customer service is to look after you, to make you... What good is it to say, go home and do it yourself?
Have you ever been a receptionist?
No, but I work with the public at the airport.
Oh, that's right. You used to, didn't you?
Proper.
So they'd ring you up and you'd be like, oh, yeah, sorry, madam, yeah, your bag's still in Afghanistan. Oh, yeah, all this, you know, you do that, wouldn't you?
To be fair, Giz, we didn't get many people saying the bags
Yeah,
were missing.
I know, you just first place that come into my head. But, yeah, that's what you used to do. I used to interrogate the passengers and you used to suss out where the bags had gone.
Yeah, baggage facilities.
But, yeah,
Used to meet some nasty bastards in that.
I met a few nasty bastards as well. But when I worked at the airport, the company we worked for used to have these other buildings that they used to look after. So they had these security people. One was Alpha, so they had 2 people on Alpha every day, or 3 people, and one was the Monarch hangar. Anyway, our boss says, well, you know, when you go in the Monarch hangar, he says, you have to work at a certain time, you've got to work the reception after a certain time. And I went, well, I'm not a receptionist. Well, they'll ring up and they'll ask for so-and-so, and then you've got... Anyway, I thought, bloody hell. So I did my job, whatever. Anyway, I got into this reception bit, and people started ringing me up. Anyway, I kept cutting them off and messing around, and I had no idea what I was doing, you know. So...
That's why Monarch's gone
So
bust.
they wanted this Joe Bloggs, whoever it was. Anyway, they kept wanting this Joe Bloggs. But what the best thing was, the console thing was an Ericsson MD110. We used to work for them. So what did I do? I thought, you know what? This bloke who they always asking for, I went, how do you do this? Oh, you go, do, divert. So everybody who was ringing him kept ringing. I just diverted it to this guy's phone. And I just sat there like that, drinking my coffee. And every time it rang, it went straight to him, and he's like this, hello?
And that's how Monarch lost their bailout package.
Yeah, massive, that place, that big hangar. You walk around it and then you go on the plane. You'd have to search a plane. If it was if a plane was ready to go out, you'd have to go on it and they'd seal it up. I'd have to seal it up. I'd just walk on it, have a look round, go like that, and then put a sticker on it. And then the captain would come along and they'd pull it out, whatever, or the tow people.
We used to do some good stuff with that airport, didn't we? You used to see all sorts of stuff and get involved with all sorts of stuff.
That's it.
I remember once in baggage facilities, we had this flight coming in, and I was in the bag hall doing what we do. And one thing that annoys me more than anything else is when you're working in a bag hall or a public building, there's always some bugger that decides to put on a record player, not what are they called, a ghetto blaster. What are they called now? Them things, yeah, you know, yeah, ghetto, and it blasting loud music all over the place. Anyway, this particular occasion, started hearing this bloody Elvis going on. Oh, why was the bloody hell's listening to Elvis in the bag hall at this time? Turning round, there was about 30 Elvises stood around the carousel waiting to get the bags. It was like a stag night that had come back, and so they were all there doing their Elvis dances, waiting for the bags to come out in baggage reclaim. Anyway, I thought I'm gonna have a bit of fun with these people. So as they were all filing out past the desk, I had this big intercom that we had access to through there. So I pressed it. I went, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. Oh, it went down tremendously. Oh, yeah.
Well, I can remember.
Bit of humour.
The best secret at the airport, and I'm going to spill beans, people that work there, the dirty bastards, is what you call the pervy mirror.
The pervy mirror? Did you heard about the pervy mirror?
Hey?
I thought the pervy mirror was for the lads on the apron.
Well,
Okay, no.
the pervy mirror. so when you got terminal, whatever it is, it's a terminal one, isn't it, that sticks out. These like long walkways that you stand on like this. Gaz will know about this.
I've got some
All right.
Postman's been.
Shut that door, Thomas.
Shut, you sounded like Larry Grayson.
Kaz will know about this because he'll be walking along these. Anyway, what it is you've got these two. One goes one way, one goes the other, and in the middle is like this silver strip. Yeah. Now, if you're not on it, if you just stand sort of about 10 feet away and look like that, the stewardesses are all on it, aren't they? They're all going into the flights. Well,
Are you gonna admit to this?
what? No, I was told about it.
I was told. Whoa, I wasn't me. I just heard about
Yeah,
it.
you got to remember I was 28 at the time. But yeah, you can stand there and yeah.
Polished stainless steel at
Talk about
45 degrees.
upskirting. Talk about upskirting. The pervy mirror.
Pervy mirror, yeah.
You're going to get thrown off YouTube now, aren't they? Starmer's people will be around.
No, it's just that they'll be going round now, scuffing that polished surfaces, so we can't. You've let the
Wasn't
cat out of
me.
the bag now. You've destroyed half the bloody fun at the airport.
I don't have to. I can always cut this bit out, you know.
Oh, that'd be a shame though now.
So if you're ever there and you see
Good
groups
grief.
of blokes sort of standing there like that, talking to each other and
Pervy
sort of
mirror.
going like this, when a load of, a load of, come fly with me, come fly, and they're all going like that. Wow. Yeah. It was amazing, some of the flights you used to do, the stewardesses were like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But in certain flights, especially a certain American one, and I'm not going to mention it, but I used to work on it. There used to be old bags like from 55 upwards, you know. Obviously knew what they were doing, they were obviously good at the job.
Would that airline be based in Atlanta by any chance?
Yeah, probably. So anyway, yeah. There were never any good ones on there. I remember working with this engineer in Ratlaff, and he said, "Oh yeah," he said, "See her." He said she used to be all right when she was younger. She was he was telling me all these, and I was like, "You what?" Yeah, she was well all right. She's gone off a bit now though.
Do you know what I used to think was
We're
great?
being sexist, aren't we? Yeah.
I used to think it was great when you used to put the steps on the rear of the aircraft and you go up and you knock on the door so they know they could open the back door. And you'd say to you'd say to the girls at the back in the galley, "Got any leftover grub?"
Oh yeah.
And they'd say, yeah, and they'd stack you up with all the uneaten grub, and it was hot, so you'd scuttle down the stairs quick, get in the hold, fashion a basic spoon out of the foil lid, and you'd sit on a suitcase in the hold, you open it down.
Yeah, that was it. We always doing that. I was
Britannia always used to do a very good chicken dinner, and Air 2000 used to do a spectacular breakfast.
we were always at the back of the Delta. Me and I should have said that Delta. Yeah. There was always a lad called Jeff Harvey. He was, "Hey Cole, come on, we've got this here, we've got the coffees on, and look, there's this. Do you want some steak? Do you want some?" Yeah, dead right. We used to be good at that. But then one day, Jeff Harvey says, I was sat in the office, he says, do you want some butties, Cole? I don't want these. I said, "What are they?" He said, "Oh, the tuna." I went, "Go on then." Well, anyway, ate them. And they all started laughing, and everyone's laughing. He says, "What?" He said, "Oh, he found them under the flipping, under someone's seat on the..."
Oh, that was nasty.
What the dirt you get? He found a Big Mac on there, and he stuck it in the microwave and ate it.
An American, off the inbound Delta.
Yeah.
So that was a genuine American Big Mac, purchased in the States.
Yeah, it was.
Did it have an apple pie with it?
Well,
I was going to say the apple pie'd still be hot.
it would be. Burn your guts out then.
I hate it when people play pranks with food. I was at a party once as a teenager and somebody said, "We've got some kebabs on the barbecue." I said, "All right." So I was chomping into these bloody kebab things. And to be fair, they were really beefy and tasty and melt in your mouth type of things. So I had a couple of them. And now they turn around like, "It's made out of dog food. Rotten bastards. Fancy doing that to you?" I was outraged. I couldn't believe it. Fucking barbecued dog food.
Well, it's like our dad when he worked at Trafford Park, when he was in his 20s, late teens, early 20s, and they always used to go into this pie shop. And his mate says, "Oh, you want the pies in here? Lovely." And he said, "He's going, oh, he's gorgeous pies." Anyway, health and safety come round, and they found his homemade pies were made of dog. He had all dog meat tins in his thing. He was making the pie.
Ah, but it was a Korean cafe, wasn't it?
No, it's Korean. Well, they eat dog, don't they? Wouldn't get much out of Frank now, would you?
You could have him in a bun with some onions.
Yeah, sausage dog. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. We've not been very macabre today, have we?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
not in this video, but in earlier videos.
yeah, we've been very macabre.
Macabre.
But it's because Bob's full of joy today. He's full of joy.
Well, it's spring, mate. Full of the joys of spring. And I've just had a particularly fine pie. I've got a bowl full of Irish flake. And I've got a lovely cup of tea. So what more? What more can you want? Eh?
That's it. We're going to chop some wood up in a bit, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to yeah,
Get some wood out of the shed, and the shed will just fall down now.
get some more wood on wireless.
So the wife says, "You need to chop some wood up." Okay.
Are you sure that wasn't a euphemism for wanting a bit?
No, what a bit of wood.
Yeah. I fancy chopping some wood.
Actually, chopping a bit of wood up. Shows you chopper.
You're on turkey.
Rum turkey. Where's that come from? Rum turkey. I mean, how would a turkey be rum? Eh? You shoot them in America, don't you, turkeys? They go hunting them, don't they, near Thanksgiving?
I've seen the
Wild turkeys.
down south where they use bows and arrows. They hide in the things, and they got the whistles. That go, and the turkey sticks his and the turkey sticks his head up, and he off you go, boom, in the pot.
That's like that joke about the turkey farmer that wants to pluck them quick. And he says, this lad gets this job with this turkey farmer, and he starts plucking them. He says, no, you don't do it like that. I says, what do you mean? He says, we have to, if you masturbate them, just watch this. So he gets a turkey, goes like that, and it just gets up vinegar stroke. He puts his thumb on the end, and he goes, poof, all the feathers go. He says, so they all start, two of them are doing that, poof, poof. And the very last one comes along and he goes, gobble, gobble, gobble. He says, no, you'll have a wank like the rest of you. Terrible.